There are not any Oregonians on USA's hockey team in Beijing, but in a few years that could change. And Carly, you met a few players who are hoping to eventually represent Team USA one day.
Yeah, Jordan, that's right. I had the pleasure of meeting a few athletes who were from right here in Bend. All of them started right behind us at the pavilion, started doing roller hockey and then eventually worked their way up. And they all have the big dream of making it to the Olympics. When you think of Oregon sports, hockey probably does not come to mind. It's not in Oregon's blood, but Bend is brewing talent.
These are Olympic-bound athletes. That's what their goals are. They want to be professional athletes, both the girls and the boys that we have.
The pavilion in Bend is the only rink for sport in Central Oregon. Between figure skating, curling, lessons, open skate, adult and youth hockey, one sheet of ice is shared. Players who are serious about playing hockey may have the talent, but not the resources.
You just cannot grow it any bigger based on the lack of the ice time. You just cannot promise a parent that if you put your time and energy into this, you're going to get something back. It just doesn't exist.
Right now, more than 20 kids from Central Oregon live in other states to play hockey. All in high school, they moved away from their families and friends to pursue their dreams.
The families that have to, come up with more money to live here in the first place, they have to now send their kids to other areas of the country to play hockey because we don't have a place that suffices them.
While they love Bend, they've outgrown Oregon. 16-year-old Seth Sween lives with a host family in Wenatchee, Washington to make his dream a reality.
Staying there wasn't going to give us any opportunities, especially not getting seen by scouts and stuff. Just staying in Oregon isn't the place to be.
Sween's hockey career began in Bend as a toddler, and he soon outgrew the Central Oregon competition. He goes to school online and practices several times a day. Sween says while living in Wenatchee is not ideal, the ice is worth it.
I feel like it's the one place where nothing else matters. You hop on the ice and it's just you against the other team, you against yourself. You just go out there and you just play like nothing else matters.
17-year-old Lexi Ace shares a similar story. Ace grew up playing roller hockey in Bend, but traded wheels for skates. Playing with boys until she was 14, Ace stood out from her peers. So much so, she was hand-picked by the top hockey school in the nation, Shattuck St. Mary's in Minnesota, to play for its team.
It's super nice. We get to skate every morning. We have 2 full rinks here and then a half sheet. And so we can practice whenever we want after school or when we don't have a class, which is super nice to play hockey whenever we can.
But opportunity comes with sacrifice.
Moving away from home is one of the main challenges because obviously we would all prefer to stay in Bend.
Both Sween and Ace are committed to their passion for hockey, with dreams of playing in college and hopefully for Team USA.
Focusing on college. Growing up, it was always the Olympics, but now that I'm a little bit older in college right now.
Playing for Team USA, obviously that's every kid's dream.
In 4 years, you might see some familiar faces on the world's biggest stage. And Jason Dimitrovic told me about a vision he has for building a new sports complex right here in Bend. And he has this vision that it would have several sheets of ice, recreation areas, so athletes like Seth and Lexi might not have to live out of state.